Alright, so I just want to make this quick video about last war season. It ended a bit early, which is, good and bad, but I just want to talk about real quick my MVPs for the season. I didn't really use a lot of characters, but one character specifically just absolutely carried me this season. By far my most used character in a war season ever, and it was just an absolute show with him. It was so awesome. But I want to talk about three other characters before that character. And starting off the list at number 4 is Human Torch. So he's my first rank 4. I'll get into that later in another video about how I feel about him after having him for a little bit. And I only had one war with him, but that one war quickly reminded me why he is one of the best characters for war. Just so quick, so safe, that because mine is rank 4 especially, that I have more health and all that. So quick, so safe, just an absolute beast of a character. I took the Encroaching Sun Sasquatch, the Rage Iron Man Infinity War, like the usual placements. I took a Maul. I just took a lot of Mystics and a lot of energy damage matchups in that war. And I was really impressed. I was really happy that he got a lot of use. But it's kind of unfortunate that he will 99% be banned next season. Which is unfortunate, I'm not really happy about that, but I don't mind putting him on defense. So it was a fun war, but it sucks that I couldn't enjoy him more after that. So yeah, really good character, really awesome in war. And number 3, we have Red Guardian. I used him so much last season, or I mean the season before last season. Just an absolute monster, in my opinion. Like, if you have a 565 Red Guardian, he can do a lot of good stuff, but the 6-star rank 3 is a monster in war. And, I didn't get to use him as much this season, but the places I needed him, he still reliably did the fights. He destroyed a Mojo. He destroyed some other fights that I took while I was using Human Torch, just because he feels so much more safe than Human Torch, in my opinion. And now that Torch is banned, well, probably banned, this guy is going to see the spotlight a lot more. Going to use him for, Mojos, Maws, heck, America Chavez is probably, just any Mystic, he just claps. Any node where you need, an evade counter, or you just need someone reliable that can just end the fight quickly, you have Red Guardian. Red Guardian is your guy for that. So yeah, didn't use him all too much this war, but the potential for next season and just how much I used him last season, it was a great reminder to know that he still has it, and he is not going anywhere for me. And at number 2, we have Ghost. I do not like talking about Ghost because everyone knows she's so good. She's so cool, bro. Wow, you're one of the best characters in the game. You're so cool. But, I used her. I can't deny that I used her because I certainly did use her. I didn't use her for a lot of fights, though, surprisingly. I used her for, Path 5. That's about it. I did not use her for Hazard Shift because I had someone else for that, and we'll get to that very soon. But, yeah. Ghost, still reliable, still an absolute monster. She's getting banned, though, so I don't really care about her anymore. She can be easily replaced. And yeah, she was kind of fun, though, with Suicides. Without Suicides, my condolences, man. She is so boring without Suicides. I do not even want to touch her when I don't have them on. And now we're at number 1. So the margin between number 2 and number 1 is about 10 to 20 billion light years. This character just absolutely stole the show this season for me. And that is none other than Mephisto. Absolute masterclass performance by this guy. He took Path 9, he took Path 5, he took Path 3, he took so many mini bosses, he took a boss. He has just done pretty much, he's just done it all. Absolute monster in war. If you have the full Trinity, it is just unfair. If you have the Champion and Symbiote Supreme by your side, it is just unfair the amount of stuff he can take. And there's just so many reasons why. He has triple immunity at base. He can have quadruple immunity if you run Purgatory. And he just has a great way to counter buffs so fast. And you can also just... You have an amazing power control that is so underrated. You can drain 2 bars and you can get a permanent aura of incineration. And that just adds so much damage, and it's a great safety net so you don't push to SP3. Like, he has so much going on for him. And the fact that you have 6 persistent charges at max ramp, that equals like about 60% of his health. Like, when you play with Mephisto, a 6 charged one, it says you're at 100% health, right? But you're really at 160% health because you still have those 6 persistent charges, and you have like those 6 seconds of immortality as well. It is just absolutely crazy the amount of health this guy has. And it makes him so reliable and so sustainable. And yeah, he's just an absolute monster in war. Like I said, I ran his Trinity a lot. Like, you know, the Kingpin Trinity, like Mr. Sinister and... Is it the Hood? Yeah, those 2 guys. Well, the Mephisto Trinity is the Champion, Symbiote Supreme, and Mephisto. Just gives him a lot of damage. A ton of damage, actually. He closes out fights so fast. Like, the Hazard Shift Nova mini boss, that was done in under a minute with Mephisto. The boss that I took with against 4 Loki, the Nova boss, that was about 2 minutes, I would say. So yeah, solid damage, solid utility, so much sustainability, and it all equals just this absolute war beast. But yeah, those were my MVPs for the season. We finished Masters top 10. Yeah, it feels so good to say that, man. We're not getting docked. We didn't do anything bad, I'm pretty sure. Well, as far as I'm aware, we didn't do anything bad. So yeah, Masters top 10 feels so good to say that. Can't wait for the rewards. I know people are really complaining about the rewards being late, but just be patient, y'all. We're gonna get them. And yeah, can't wait for next season. I have a new character that I can't wait to showcase next season. And I'm going to showcase them tomorrow, actually. They are just unreal. I can't believe people aren't talking about this character. And I just, cannot wait to showcase them. But we're getting off topic. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Just my absolute war MVPs. This was the season of Mephisto.